They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Pats! They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's McGee. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Delgado. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks. Get the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They send the tight end in motion. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Lets it fly. Pulls it in. Knocked down. Looking to pass. It's McGee. Bears the pressure. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback moving. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do one. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh! Had the completion, just missed it. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sensed that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes, and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
He's got his man. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Back to throw, it's McGee. Flushed out of the pocket. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they make the play. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Offense gets set for second down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. With the catch, it's Delgado. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back.
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buckeyes will have it first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers in. To the air on first down. Under fire. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Man down on the... The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D.
Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got it. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finding an escape route. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Here comes the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the foot.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turn. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Finds his tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll go to the air. Rush is on him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has...
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. Like it is, guys. It hasn't been good. The especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Here comes the heat. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. On the move. He's not going to make it. Still a 1. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into it. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's McGee. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the... Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you've got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's McGee. With the catch, it's Delgado. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the... Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Finds his target down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are seizing control and taking... Push out the lead. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's McGee. He'll take the deep shot. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Ohio State. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gonna let it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Making side adjustments here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance. 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Finds a man on the left. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this offense showing. The explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw, it's McGee. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Did as he throws. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And that's
of getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play. This offense has it with really good field position. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to the big tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just in. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's McGee. Going over the top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure.
The Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done. This time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking for a deep man. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
He's looking deep. And And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. on the banks of the Olentangy. The Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverage.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's McGee. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Drop the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost him.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Scanning the field, it's McGee. Fakes to grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He is an absolute blur out there, and it doesn't take him many grabs to have that yards per catch through the roof. So trying to get the end zone, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They get it into the end zone. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Got him downfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. and finds a soft spot. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass, it's McGee. He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, the defense did their job. They were able to get the interception, give the offense the ball back. Now you're set up after that run play on third down. And there's a lot.
Off, and they ruin an early drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Sampson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Here's the pressure. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Bag's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time's dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown! Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man.
Gonna take a shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he just kept. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They went for it all. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
That's caught. It's Cage. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of...
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just...
Touchdown, Ohio State! Snagged in the end zone. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range.